divine crew. Thank you so much for all the brand new subscriptions that have been coming through. We have now gone over 300. Wow, perfect. We are combining as a beautiful energy that is ready for abundance. Okay, I am directed to use tarot today, but before we do that, I'm going to use the Mermaid Tarot and the Witch's Tarot. Getting downloads. I normally don't do readings on Sundays, but I actually did a reading after the healing message last night, and a masculine came through in this reading and was telling me that they're single. So I don't know whose divine masculine or masculine is actually sending these downloads and talking through these tarot, but there's something beautiful that's waiting to happen. And now that we're in the new moon of Cancer and it's a solar eclipse, this is going to, I think, help bring this person forward in communication. So I really just want to go over that energy and see if it comes up in tarot today. So how are we all doing? How's your weekend been? Are we all doing our spiritual healing and growth and letting go of that past regret and pain? We do have the Crossroads, Two of Swords, and the Strength. Like I said, this masculine that has been kind of coming forward at the moment is finding the strength and courage to make those new steps forward in his life, trying to shove all these options and things into one basket, or should we say trying to shove it into one cup, and that cup is overspilling, and yeah, they're in recovery. This is like going within, also using meditation to help come up with a solution to the issues that he's been facing right now. What else, Spirit? What else? Yeah, there's been a lot of anxiety, and that's why he needs to take some time to recover. We could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. It does not have to be. This person could be influenced with these signs in the birth chart, say moon rising or Venus. But yeah, a lot of anxiety, could be having a lot of sleepless nights, having a lot of body issues like aches and pains. And I think that's because of the past. They've been fighting against the universe, and we all know when we fight against the universe and fight against change, it starts to affect our physical body. Aches, pains, because you're fighting ascension as well. Like your legs might even get really achy, your knees start getting clicky, your ankles start swelling or stiffening up, and that's because you're not willing to make those steps forward. Does that make sense? That's a part of signs of fighting the universe. What else has been going on? Reflection. Yes, recovery, reflection has brought a lot of anxiety towards this new change as well. But the Six of Cups, you could be dealing with somebody in the past. This is also water energy, the dolphin spirit. A very passionate, intelligent person, does think very logic, but you know, they are weighing up all their options. Like I said, they're filling all their cups. Their cups are overflowing, but it isn't flowing with passion and love. It's really anxiety, stress, and depression. But they're taking time to recover from that, and they're reflecting, doing a lot of self-reflecting. And I think that the divine are also helping them with this self-reflection, especially if you're, you know, watching my videos, if this person's watching my videos, you know, repeating those verses that I say you need to say to yourself, because you're allowing the divine to step in and help support your path, your journey. And we really need that. Some people are like, how do I ask for help? I know I'm a very stubborn person. I'm double fixed sign, you know, I'm Scorpio, Leo. Also Scorpio, Venus, and then Leo ascending. So you can imagine, like, it's fire and water constantly, emotion to anger. And, you know, fighting and weighing that out is quite a challenge, and it has been a challenge. I feel like I'm at a point now that I can actually balance the two energies, the two elements really well. I don't get triggered so easily. That makes sense. That's for somebody out there too. Like, you could be a water, fire, and you know what I'm talking about. Yes, balance. I talk no shit, I tell you now. So this is justice. This is balance. Balancing that energy. Balancing what needs to happen in your life, and weighing out those options, or weighing up those options. I don't know, they want me to say about Anubis, the Egyptian jackal god. He is the weigher of hearts. And they, you know, I don't know if you know much about Egyptian mythology, history, however you want to see it. I believe that they were true gods that came from Sirius and the Pleiades. But yeah, he used to weigh up the heart of the dead. So when you passed on, your heart was weighed against a feather, and if your heart was heavier than the feather, you were to go to the underworld. If your heart was balanced with the feather, you were to go into the afterlife, where you would be reincarnated. I do feel like this person is also getting downloads. This mermaid's got purple hair and a purple crystal over her third eye. So I feel that there's a lot of crown chakra uploads. So you could be definitely getting headaches still, and just a lot of tension. You need to sleep. You need to really rest and rejuvenate. Sleep is very important through this journey. It's important in general. Sleep also slows down the aging process. So the more sleep that you do or have in your daily routine, it helps repair DNA and rejuvenates your cells. But there's justice come into this situation, and you can see the sword has dropped. This person is really now speaking truth in their situation right now. There's a lot of sword energy. Justice is also Libra. So this person could also be a Libra or influenced by Libra in their birth chart. Libra is, in the house of Libra, it deals with, like marriage, contracts, commitments. Yeah, here she is. The sword is definitely dropped, and it's pinging, you know. They've taken that sword of truth from Michael, and they're not abusing their power anymore. I feel like, you know, the balance between these two, and I'm going to go backwards now with the clarification. So there's somebody in the past with this great white shark, there's also another one slightly in the background. They could have had options in the past. And they're self-reflecting, like, what serves me, what doesn't serve me, what do I want out of this connection, what am I not getting out of this connection. And I feel like the pros and cons list, the cons list is much greater and overpowers the pros. So this person, you know, I feel like this, I might actually pull some more cards before I really, you know, say that this could be the person they're dealing with, because this also could be you. This is a person that really wants to bring truth and doesn't take shit from anybody. So if this person, this masculine, was to come forward, they really need to be honest with you, and I think that they owe it to you, and they know that, because it's under the balance card. So this is bringing justice into the situation. Also, this mermaid, both of the mermaids have blue and purple. So this is communication, and this is divine support. What's this reflection card? Reunion, 3 of Cups. This person could have been, because it's sitting under the 6 of Cups, as you can see, that's half of what this is. You know, they've taken those 3 cups and now they're focusing on these 3, and now they want union with you. This also could have been a friend from the past, a friend from the past. Someone has unfinished business, and they want to bring you clarity and truth to the matter because they feel guilty how they've treated you. This is beautiful in a way. Like, yeah, you're a wish fulfillment. You know, we talk about this card in the last masculine, you know, twin flame, soulmate reading, is that this person wants to focus on this 1 cup, that Ace of Cups, and it was clarified. This is still the lingering energy coming over to the next step, that they've achieved this recovery and reflection. There still might be a little bit more recovery that needs to take place, but yeah, like, they're looking at all their cups. This is also satisfaction, you know, being satisfied in their life right now. This also could represent you being fulfilled with the life that you have. You have all your cups in front of you and you are satisfied with how your life is right now. There's definitely a lot of water, air energy here. What's this recovery? Wow. This is the recovery, transformation. A death has occurred. So, you know, wiping out old patterns, starting that new process. You know, you still got the sharks there present, but I feel like, you know, there's now fish and there's coral. Yeah, there's a dirty old, ship that's sunk. But, you know, normally this ship is featured in the tower, the destruction card in this tarot deck. I feel like I do need to do another row. So we're going backwards in this spread. Okay. Spirit always likes to shake things up a little bit. Know that I love change. And change, good change, not like, I'm going to move on now from this. Options, it was in reverse. So they're now saying that the transformation is recovery because they've had some sort of an enlightenment. They're now balancing and weighing up their options. And like I said, there are no more options. They want to take this Ace of Cups because they want union. They want to celebrate a life with you. What's on the bottom of the deck? Seven of Cups. This was clouded judgment. They had a lot of options, but now the possibility is endless, and they want that. What's this options? Endurance, the Seven of Wands. They're being very defensive in their current situation right now, and they're fighting for what they want. And I think this is just life in general. Look, the moon is on the bottom of the deck, which is facing illusions. There could be a little bit of a self-doubt energy still lingering, but you know, two different options there in the center, and they don't know which one to choose. But I think they're making up their mind right now, because in the last reading we had the Two of Swords in reverse. This was crossroads at an end. They've made up their mind. Somebody could be trying to hold on to this connection, the person that they're with, because they're very selfishly driven and very materialistic, in denial. What's on the bottom of the moon? Security. Yeah, the person that they were with in the past was all about security. Let's get some clarification. There's Anubis there. This is what guards my tarot, my witch's tarot that I use all the time, and protects my tarot. Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Blissful reunion. Beautiful family environment. I then split the deck and it's the Emperor. We could be dealing with a masculine father figure. We actually do have here with endurance the seahorse spirit, which is also represented to me as a father figure that's very nurturing, very in touch with their feminine energy, nurturing energy. Okay, here we go. What's the balance card all about, Spirit? What's the balance card all about? That's too much. They're giving me 4. Somebody has been spying on you. You have a stalker or a secret admirer. This is also the hacker. But there's a karmic lesson. This is judgments for justice as well, sitting for justice, the 4 cards. So I feel like these karmic cycles are turning. Like I said, there's a solar eclipse happening again, and it's going to shake the foundations up within the emotions of water signs. So if you're dealing with a water sign, and there's a lot of water energy here with the cups and also air, yet again this person could be a water sign and an air sign. The karmic lessons are being filtered out, and I think they really see that, you know, they've really realized that the person that they were with was not who they, you know, they wore masks for this person because they were afraid of how they would really see them and feel about them, and they just tried to please this one person. And I did think of the Queen of Pentacles when I was talking about their partner that they were previously with, because I feel like this person is single or on the verge of being single, because the downloads I was getting last night and this morning is that I'm single. Very materialistically driven, but this is also, look, a Leo queen with the cat, very intuitive, has the sunflowers, which is, you know, that sun card, the Ace of Wands. This person is very passionately driven. This could be you, and this is the other option that they had, where it was like I said, very materialistically driven. They're balancing out those energies. Balancing out those options. What's the Resilience? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's that Two of Swords that I was talking about. That, you know, being stuck in two different directions. I'm going to get a clarification for that because I need a little bit more. Yeah, okay. They're having to give money, like they're scared that they're not going to have any money. This keeps coming up. Like, with the security card here, you know, the Four of Pentacles, very, you know, it's very similar that they are very insecure about their financial security right now. Because I feel like if they go in this other direction towards you, they're not going to have any money. They're going to feel very unworthy of your attention. But they really want this union because they've had a lot of time to self-reflect. They're no longer... Wow, okay. They're no longer feeling insecure about themselves, though. They're really starting to embrace who they are as a person. Like I said, they wore a lot of masks for this previous person. And now they're coming out of their shell and they're expressing themselves a lot more. And you can see the Three of Cups right here in this is holding the Ace of Cups, this mermaid here. So the Six of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups, which is union in this deck. And then it is then the Six of Cups clarified by the Four of Cups. We could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Also healing a lot of childhood trauma that has actually stopped them from being who they are is another thing I'm hearing for some of you. What is this Four of Cups in reverse all about, Spirit? The Four of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups. Ooh. Being very emotionally stable, and I think that they see it in you. You're reflecting one another. You are mirroring one another. I do feel that this could be a divine connection, most definitely. What's this union card? Three of Cups. There's balance again. They want to see this, they want to see everything that they've planted the seeds for. This person could work in a garden. We do have a gardener here. They've definitely been balancing their lifestyle though right now and their energy, so it's constantly up and down, like negative, positive, negative, positive. And I think that they've come to realize that, you know, like when they are down, they realize who puts them down or what situation puts them down. Why their energy is constantly up and down all the time. They're starting to realize that through self-reflection, kind of stepping back from where they are and viewing things from outside the box. And they've come to terms also, I feel for some of you, they have come to terms with the fact that they're reaping what they've sown in this previous connection. And this is a part of the reason why They're up and down all the time in their emotions because there's somebody that is triggering this within them. But they want to come forward with reunion with you because there's unfinished business. 10 of Cups on the bottom again. Okay, Spirit, what is this anxiety card all about? Oh, what's the Seven of Swords? Give me one more card for the Seven of Swords, please, Spirit. Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords? The Moon card again. The anxiety is, there's the two of Swords, in the background, and the 5 he's got. Somebody has been sneaky and stolen, because the 5 of Swords in traditional Rider's Waite is somebody being a thief and a liar. And then it's verified by the Moon, which is illusions. The situation that they were in was a complete lie. It was built on false foundations. And there's 2 wolves in the back. I always mention that with this card because it's like, hang on, there's a third I have never noticed before right here, sneaking up on her. I feel, oh my God, I can't believe I've never seen that before. It's ready to pounce. I think this is towards the hacker, the stalker. I don't feel like, I think maybe like your masculine or the masculine in this has maybe been spying on you, but there's been some malicious behavior towards somebody that in their life that has caused this. And I do believe that this is a karmic, their partner, this person that is just an absolute troublemaker. Gossip, lies. This is what this card is also about. Drama. It also could be a friend that's been putting a lot of things in their head. You see, like this, I see this like the feminine as well. It's feminine energy. She's got 3 keys around her belt. And there's 3 wolves in the background. This is also following your instincts. I think you know who this person is, or these people. And they're watching you. There's 3 of them. This could be the karmics, family, friends. I think they're also watching the masculine. Watching his every move, and he's over it. This person is trying to control the situation at all ends, even through manipulating the family or the friends around them. What's this wish? There she is again, the Queen of Swords. Like I said, I feel like this card, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Swords, this is you. This is you. You're ready to drop the sword, and you can see here in this deck, the sword is down. In this Witch's Tarot, the sword is up. You've dropped the sword down because you're cutting through all the bullshit and you're standing in your power. I am also going to pull some fairy oracle. There's 2 fairies in this card here. I'm going to put that up there so I can remember. There's also a fairy here that's with you. It's lit up in blue, so I feel that this is something to do with communication coming in. And you got your hand out, like, come on, communicate with me, I'm ready. Damn. She's also wearing, which I've never noticed before, a blue stone over her heart chakra. So you have opened up your hearts, and you're going to open up your heart to this person, and you want them to do the same. You want them to be 100% honest with you, because you're ready to drop that sword down on them and cut them completely out of your life. What is this? The Three of Pentacles. Because somebody, okay, they're telling me this is past energy. Look at this. Four of Wands on the back. Twin flame energy. So they're saying to me that this Three of Pentacles in reverse is past energy, and this is why you are now in this Queen of Swords energy. And this is because this person in the past has not been honest with you and the potential of what you could have been. Like, they didn't see the potential because they were in an illusion from the devil's energy. See, the pentacles are in reverse. That's the devil, two horns up. Fear this one. Do not fear the pentacle in the upright position. It is a spiritual symbolism. Please look it up. Okay, it's something that we should be all embracing. But you're protected. She's got a bunch of lavender on her lap. So you're ready for this communication. You're also ready to hear this person out, but you will not take any lies. You will slice through them. She's also got a big giant trail, a blue cape. So that's like communication as well. I also feel like you're protected by Archangel Michael. Blue is his color. Wow. What's this recovery all about? The Four of Swords. He's stepping into his passionate desire energy. This King of Wands. I want to get another card. Give me more information about the King of Wands and the Four of Swords. Spirit, give me clarification. Okay. Okay, the crow is featured here. I feel, wow, okay, the crow was in our reading, our healing message yesterday. You will see the thumbnail with the masculine being one with his soul. He's been cut down from this tree by the crows, by the raven. He's been feeling stuck. And now he's trying to see things from a different perspective. And that's what the recovery is. He's had a transformation because he's seeing things from a different perspective. He's got a lot of passion. Look, he's got a big grin on his face. And we are, like, we do have, like I said, like we have a pair here. This is the karmic. And this is you. Like, he sees you. Look, the pair, the couple, fire energy. He wants to be your king. He wants to come in with this passion, this fiery, passionate energy. It's very sexual. Stand on my ground, I own my life, he's saying. What's this death, the transformation that's occurring right now? What is the death card? It's coming in with a slow approach. Yes, this person could also be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, does not have to be. We do have a lot of air and water. but getting grounded, I feel like, you know, the earth energy is present because he's getting very grounded with himself, and that's through transformation and recovering from the past trauma that has occurred with this karmic situation, this relationship in the past. Also forgiving you, because I feel like, you know, not one person is taking all the blame in this connection, because when twins, if this is a twin flame connection, that we take 50-50 of the blame on each side. We react to their actions and vice versa. So this person has to come in very honest with you, and they might be very passionate, giggly, wanting to, you know, play around and just be very friendly. And you may feel like they're not being serious, but this is how they deal with things. This is how they deal with, they put a, what do I want to say? They put a lightness onto it by being very playful. They're being serious, but I think it's like, you know, they're telling me to give you the reference of Miley Cyrus. She always sticks her tongue out because she's nervous. I don't know why. Achy breaky heart. They know that they've broken your heart, I guess. That's why they wanted me to say that too, but come on. They definitely want to make you an option though, and they're getting guidance. Like I said, help was on the way the other day. Help is, and I think this is because they've allowed help to come towards them. They've said, okay, I'm not going to be in my ego anymore, and I really need to surrender for this transformation, for this cycle to end. I can't get over that. Miley Cyrus, really? This is like a wish fulfillment, dreams coming true, and they're starting to realize that, because in the past, they didn't see that. They didn't see the potential of this relationship or this friendship, wherever it's going to go. And I do suggest that you just don't jump straight into something straight away. You really need to take baby steps, they're saying, and take a slow approach, because this is the slowest knight of the deck. And you really need to step back and analyze each thing. If your intuition is on point and you've done all that healing yourself, you're going to be able to follow your intuition, and it's going to be on point. So if you're getting certain red flags, you need to just pull back a little bit, but still allow this person to speak and tell you what they need to tell you. What is this? Options in reverse. See the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Pentacles over here. There's no more, like, there was options, but they want this reunion with you. What's this Two of Pentacles in reverse? See how it's the Pentacles in reverse, the Devil's Pentacle, two horns up. This is, you know, they've been influenced by, they've been chained to the devil, the she-devil in this, like, the relationship that they had before was devil energy, 100% ego-driven. Wow. They're cutting out all the options. They're not balancing anymore because they want this one cup. And I keep saying that. Look, this was the card, the other reading, and this card came out when I was talking about it. They are focusing on this union with you. You're a wish fulfillment to them. You're a goddess in his eyes, or their eyes. Take what resonates. A god, goddess, angelic energy. What's this Ace of Cups regarding? What's this Ace of Cups regarding? They're realizing the ability in themselves, the potential. There's more fairies here. Wow, we have, I think, 6 more fairies that, or 7 more fairies that are with them. I would say 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 5 fairies at the moment. But they're manifesting this, and you can see the Ace of Cups sitting on the table here. They're realizing their true potential. And they want this. I've never noticed that before, but there looks like there's a pyramid in the background there. Actually, there is another fairy here. A green fairy, blue for communication, green for the heart chakra, and I would say that's a red for fear, releasing fear from the base chakra. Don't mind the dog next door, guys. But they acknowledge the success. And they don't want to deceive themselves anymore because they're working towards this Ace of Cups. I do feel like they've dropped all their options. Like I said, this person is single or on the verge of being single, and that's how they want it. So I was right, there's 6 fairies. Alright, let's do the endurance card, the 7 of Wands. Why are they defensive? Because they're dropping all burdens. This relationship in the past was nothing but a burden to them. So they're moving on from this. Look, there is the 9 of Wands. I'm taking it. Oh my God. The 9 of Wands on the bottom. No longer standing up for the people that were involved. They're kind of stepping into their own life, you know, like they're taking control of their own life because they have been defensive before with whoever they were with, because that person was playing the victim and they were the actual devil, if you know what I mean. They were playing with fire and they were getting burnt every single time, but they were too busy being stuck in this illusion to realize that the person that they were with was the one that was causing all the crap, all the drama, all the negativity within their own life too, constantly putting them on this emotional roller coaster ride. Alright, fairies, we need 6 cards. I want to know what fairies are with us and what fairies are with this masculine or feminine in this current time. Here we go. 6 cards, please, fairies. Which 6 fairies are with us right now? I need 6 cards, fairies. 6 cards. Rejuvenation. I was talking about that before I even started pulling the cards. We have compassion, stepping into that feminine energy, opening up that heart chakra. Rejuvenation, rejuvenating the spirit will speak the desire to experience the greatness of life. Yes, you really need to watch how much sleep you're getting. If you're depriving your body of sleep, you are not able to think clearly. But, you know, we have a lot of birds here. This person is having a lot of compassion towards nature and relationships in general and themselves. You know, getting in touch with that feminine energy. This is by, you know, widening your circle of compassion for all of nature's creatures, your spirit will soar. Because I feel like the person that they were with was not very nature orientated, and, you know, I'm hearing, like, there's this story that is actually something like a friend's, was like looking after a person's cat, and they were being paid to look after this person's cat, and the cat ran away. And he says to me, oh, well, it's not my problem. And it's just like, I looked at him and I was like, are you really like that? Like, I know that, like, I thought that I could trust this person. Say if I went away and I needed somebody to watch my dog. I have a small chihuahua named Dexter. If I needed somebody to look after my dog, I would choose this person to take care of my dog. Like, this person I wanted to be the godfather of my child, because I don't have any close families or relatives or anything that I could say, yeah, you know, I trust you with my child 100% if something ever happened to me. But the fact that this person thought that, like, oh well, you know, that's somebody's pet, like, that's somebody's baby, you know, that's a soul, that's a life. And if you think like that, then there's something negative and dark within you, or you're influenced by something dark and negative to think that way. Because if you have a genuine soul, you would think that you would be a lot more compassionate and empathetic towards somebody's pet, you know, that's in your care. You're getting paid for it. You're only doing it for the money, you know. Anyway, that's a rant. That's a perfect example of, like, people that don't have compassion or are lost in a certain energy that they're influenced by. But the enlightenment of this is, the enlightenment will unearth your higher consciousness. You know, being illuminated by the divine. They're seeking help, they're getting it, they're following their intuition with the intuition fairy here. Your intuition is the ability to listen to your higher self. How beautiful, these two cards coming out with the higher consciousness and the higher self. Well, I didn't need that much, but I am going to take it anyway. For some reason I did have 7 fairies. Maybe there is another fairy hidden around here somewhere. But this person is definitely stepping into this divine feminine energy with the compassion and the nurturing fairy here. This is keeping your inner child nurtured. What did I say before? That they're confronting their childhood trauma and healing that through the recovery, through the reflection. And once they nurture that inner child, they will thrive with vitality. And then, you know, we have the fairy godmother here, as I see her, with the flame-lit crown. And she's bringing a lot of magic into creation right now, into their world. And I think they seeing that, him, she, take what resonates, switch the energies to how it suits your person that you're watching for. But this is magic has a way of touching the heart and drawing power from the soul. Yes, igniting the heart, the soul. They're finding the soul. They could be having a lot of restless nights that I picked up before, but this is a very emotional, where they're starting to self-reflect, and sometimes digging really deep into that shadow side can be very painful and emotional. So shedding a lot of tears from built-up emotions. And prosperity. So this is what happens once they complete all these levels of shadow side and stepping into the divine and being enlightened by the divine, because their inner wisdom is always there waiting for them to tap into it. Your higher self is constantly trying to communicate with you. It's just whether you accept that you know what I mean? Like, you really have to go, okay, I'm going to listen to you now. But they'll keep pushing. This higher self will keep pushing you and pushing you. And if you keep fighting it, then you're going to get repercussions, which is this karmic lesson. These lessons that need to be learned until you start getting on the right path. But this inner power is supplied by spiritual prosperity and lasts for eternity. So once they turn that wheel and they start listening to their higher self and their intuition, they are going to have an eternity of prosperity. How beautiful. Okay, guys, I am going to wrap it up here. If you would like a personal reading, please email me with the email address below in the description box, Also, if you're new to the channel and you liked this, it resonated with you, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you are notified when I update. Also, click the like button. That will help me out heaps. And yeah, guys, I will be back later with another reading. Bye.